Hello guys, welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Dolapo, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing a fully funded scholarship that you can apply for if you're interested in studying in the UK in 2025. Now this scholarship is being offered by the University of Oxford and it's called the Clarendon Fund Scholarship. Now I'm here on the website and I'll be leaving the link to the website in the description of this video. It says here that the Clarendon not only offers over 200 new fully funded scholarships each year to assist outstanding graduate scholars, but also the opportunity to join one of the most active, internationally diverse and multidisciplinary communities at Oxford. Now, let's have a look at what the scholarship is about. Now, it says some quick facts about this scholarship. You will be automatically considered for this scholarship if you apply by the December or January deadline, whichever is relevant to your course. Now, it's a good one because you don't need to submit a separate application for this scholarship. So essentially, if you were interested in studying, let's say, engineering at the University of Oxford and it had a December deadline or a January deadline, once you apply by that deadline, you will automatically be considered for this scholarship. But then what that means is that you have to ensure that your application for that course is very, very strong so that you can be considered or even selected for the scholarship. Now, it also says here that Clarendon offers fully funded scholarships that covers your course fees as well as a grant for living expenses for the period of fee liability. It says here that there are no restrictions on nationality as well, and you can also study a full-time and part-time Doctor of Philosophy and Master's courses as well. Now, Clarendon scholars are selected for their outstanding academic merit and potential, and they also stated it here that it's highly competitive. So it means that you have to submit a very strong application. If you want to know how to make your application strong and stand out, I have a video on my channel showing step by step how to apply for a fully funded scholarship and some advice as well. And I'm going to leave that link as well in this video. Now, let's look at probably some more information about this scholarship. So let's go to the information for applicants. So let's say I wanted to apply for this scholarship. These are the things I would look out for. So first of all, you want to ensure that you have a mental note of the timelines and what will be involved in the application process. So it says here that first of all, you have to apply to your course by the December or January deadline, whichever is relevant to your course, to be considered for this scholarship. There is no scholarship application, so you probably not be asked to submit a separate application or a separate scholarship essay. You automatically, like I said earlier, be considered for the scholarship once you've applied to your course. Now, it says that your application to your course will then be considered by the academics that are working in your proposed field of study. They will assess the academic quality and suitability of your application. Then the department will make the final decision on your graduate place and then will notify you with an outcome. They have a decision timeline as well. Now, it has a whole lot of, detailed process. So have a look at that as well. I don't want to bore you with all the details, but definitely have a look at the website and see what the timelines are so you have an idea of what to do in terms of your application process. Now, let's have a look at full-time applicants. So let's see more details about the scholarship. So it says here that the graduate application deadline, the value of the scholarship, so it covers your course fee, so that's your tuition fee is going to be covered, and applies to both home students, that's students that are here in the UK, and overseas students, so international students. It says that scholars on a full-time course will receive an annual grant for living expenses, and normally it's around £18,622. Now, the duration of this scholarship is normally offered for a scholar's period of fee liability. So if your course is probably 1 year, then this duration of the scholarship will cover 1 year. So depending on the course. Now, there are no restrictions based on your nationality. So they welcome scholars from across the world. This is the level of study that you can study. So mostly master's courses are eligible and Doctor of Philosophy courses are eligible for this scholarship. There are no restrictions on subject area, which is good. And it also talks about some other criteria, and the Fed offers all current students information. So this is the Clarendon Scholarship. Now, like I said, you don't have to have a separate application. All you have to do is to submit an application for the course you want to study, and you'll be automatically considered. Now, let's have a look at the selection criteria. This will be very important when you are making your application for the course you want to study. Now, we see that selection criteria vary slightly depending on the subject area and whether applicants apply for a taught or research degree. So, one of the criteria is an outstanding academic record. And what they mean by outstanding here, they mean, for example, a GPA score of at least 3.7, noting that a lot of Clarendon scholars achieve higher than this score. So, essentially, they are saying that they might likely consider those that might have a higher score than 3.7. But if you have 3.7, definitely still apply. I will advise that you still apply for this scholarship. Then it says that an applicant must have an outstanding academic record at master's level, noting that an exceptional master's degree can compensate for a moderate first degree performance, essentially. It says requirements may vary between disciplines and from year to year, depending on the strength of the field. Other evidence of high academic achievement may include individual marks on student transcripts, evidence of previous university prizes or awards, information on your overall position within your cohort, and publications. So make sure that when you are applying for this scholarship, if you have publications, if you receive prizes or awards, or anything like that, anything that you feel like will be very substantial to make you stand out, then please and please mention it in your application. That will really make your application stand out from other applications. Like they said earlier, it's very competitive, but I always say that you never say never. Just once you know that you're eligible for this scholarship, please go ahead and apply. Now, you talked about future potential and aptitude. So, the particular consideration will be given to an applicant's future academic potential and aptitude of the proposed course of study. So, this may be assessed by reviewing references. So, make sure that you have a very strong reference. So, I would advise getting a reference from academics. So, let's say, for example, a lecturer in your university. So try to get a reference from that, a strong reference from them. Or if you have some research proposals from previous research you've done as well, also you can submit that as well. This will be used to determine the evidence of an applicant's aptitude for research and the likelihood of contributing significantly to the field of study. Now, the other criteria that they'll be looking at is your motivation. So they say student motivation, and this is assessed through evidence of the applicant's commitment to the proposed course, as well as evaluation of the personal statement and the referee's report. So essentially, it means that you have to have a very good personal statement that shows why you are motivated to apply for the course you're applying for. Now, if you don't know how to write an outstanding personal statement, I have a video on my channel that explains how to make sure or how to write a personal statement that will stand out, and that will be essentially useful if you're applying for this scholarship. So that is it, guys, for the Clarendon Scholarship at the University of Oxford. Let me know if you found this video helpful or useful, and if you did, kindly like, share, subscribe, and also leave a comment below. And definitely be on the lookout for other videos from my channel where I'll be sharing some other scholarships that you can apply for as an international student. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.